Hello, boiling hot Europolis Monday. You suck. On the somewhat positive side, I have the day off. Ada's in Cape Town and in meetings. Until she checks in tomorrow morning, I have absolutely nothing to do. I get to wander aimlessly around Propast for a whole day and be bored out of my mind. Score. I mean, of course, I do have therapy first thing. We all know how I feel about that. Future Zoe, or my nosy children / grandchildren / random hackers, I feel less than enthused about it. Aside from the opportunity to gaze at Roman's lush and lovely head of hair, it is very lovely, I'm tired of talking about myself. Can't even imagine how he feels about it. Roman's going to ask me about Reza, of course, and while that's probably something I really should talk about, it's also the thing I do not want to talk about most of all in the whole wide world. At least, not yet. Are we broken up? I mean, we had a fight, I let him walk out, I didn't make an effort to contact him or make up, days passed, and now? I don't know. I'm not sure why I'm not fighting for this. Doesn't bode well. It's sad to think that after all we've been through, Reza and me, it might just end with nothing. But history is not enough of a reason to stick together, so I guess we'll see. Positive thoughts, Zoe. Day off! Yes! Thursday? Really? Already? What? Next Thursday? Hello, Dory. What's new? Oh, nothing. Just spending every waking hour worrying about whether I did the right thing or not, that's all. I've been going over things in my head for over a week. Was handing the data to Sully in the hand the right decision? I mean, they're still working on the story, but it should be ready for publishing tonight or tomorrow. I know they've been doing a ton of fact-checking and background information. Sully wants to have one more chat with me before he signs off on the thing. Then you know this is going to be huge once it's published. So, I guess I did the right thing. Right? Right? Seeing as I'm still working for the campaign, at least in theory, I'm not looking forward to Baruti's reaction once this goes live. He's going to be livid. I've barely spoken with Reza since last Monday. It was such a horrible, awful conversation. Stilted and artificial, like we barely knew each other. How's that even possible after years of friendship and an on-off-on relationship? How can two people who still love each other be so uncomfortable together? Because that's exactly what it was. Uncomfortable. I guess that's why neither of us has gotten in touch, but we can't let that continue. We have to talk. Stay friends. That's possible. Right? I'm being stupidly idealistic, I know, but Zoe, you need to try. After everything we've been through, we can't end up as strangers. Anyway, I have an appointment with Sully this afternoon to go over some of the details in the story from the campaign's point of view. I'm sure Ada will let me leave early to take care of that. She's never difficult, and it's not like I don't put in the hours. Project's going well. I've definitely earned some flexibility. I'm really proud of what we've accomplished. Hopefully, in another few weeks, we can get the go-ahead to release the final algae and, fingers crossed, clean up the section of the river that passes through Propast. If that goes well, we're guaranteed further funding, and after that, all the rivers will be clean. Hey, it's an accomplishment. Right, so... Can I get changed and go? I'm meant to be going somewhere. I don't wanna use the dream machine. I have to use the dream machine, don't I?
Things didn't go too well the last time I connected to a dreamer.
Yeah, that's why I think this is a terrible idea, but I can't do anything else, so... This is a terrible plan. This is a terrible idea. What are you doing, Zoe? Don't do it, Zoe. Don't do it. You didn't do it. Good.
Acidity levels? Good. Temperature? Perfect. You can disengage now, Zoe.
Yep, I'm out. How does it look?
It looks solid. Integrity at 100% and holding. I'm happy with our progress today. We may even be ready to seed a new batch of algae tomorrow. The data we gathered from that last batch made an enormous difference. I was impressed, and I'm not easily impressed. I have to tell you, Zoe, the university was very pleased with the results I presented. Masha'Allah. In fact, they see great potential in... Are you all right? You seem distracted.
Oh, no. Sorry, Ada. I was listening. I'm just... distracted. Yeah. The Hand's running a story tomorrow, and it's going to deeply affect a friend of mine. I'm supposed to meet Sully to confirm some of the last details in the story.
I understand why you're distracted. This must weigh heavily on you. We're almost done for the day. You can head to the Hand and I'll clean up.
Thanks, Ada. I appreciate it.
Okay, let's go.
Are you leaving already, Zoe?
Afraid so, kiddo. But I'm coming back tomorrow, and then we're going on another fishing expedition.
Yay. I love fishies. Are we going to play another game?
Of course. That's half the fun. Think about which game you want to play, and I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Right, automatic door, of course.
See you tomorrow, Ada.
I'm sure everything will work out with this story, inshallah. I'm sure your friend will be fine, inshallah.
Oh dear, I don't think so. I think we're going to be in massive trouble, and he's going to hate us forever. I mean, it's not really undeserved, is it? I wonder how many decision points we're going to have in the story composition. How much effect are we going to have on the story? Oh, I'm so scared. Alright, it's like the opposite side of the city. Hello.
I'm not available at the moment. For any questions pertaining to the Leia Uminska campaign, please contact the Unity Party directly, as I'm no longer employed by the campaign.
I thought he called us by the fact it ranged. It ranged? I can English well. I can English good, I should have said. Because then that would have also been grammatically incorrect, and that might have been funny if it'd been deliberate. But I just... Alright, what are our goals? Just move on. Just move on. Just be quiet, dragons through, and move on. We want to go this way. Uh-oh. That does not fill me with confidence. Uh-oh. This feels very bad. This feels very bad.
You won't let me in. You will let me in. This is my office.
Step back, citizen, or I will be forced to shoot.
I will not step back, you pisslick. You'll have to shoot me where I stand before I...
Sully? What's going on?
Christ on Tarpees, Zoe. You shouldn't be here.
We have an appointment.
Ah, kasha, of course. I'm such a salaka. I should have messaged you as soon as Our offices were attacked last night by masked goons. They trashed everything. Our screens, our furniture, everything. When I called in this morning, these things show up. Battle suits, syndicate agents. They take our equipment away, interrogate my employees.
For the data.
And now they refuse to let me back in my own fucking office.
What? Why?
The data.
They claim we're under investigation. Us. We're the victims here.
So, what about...
But the story? We can't publish anything right now. They've confiscated our databanks and terminals, cut our wire access. Even my iris is displaying an error message. They have been exceptionally thorough. But the data is safe. Our research is safe. We've learned our lessons. We keep everything on offshore servers in Iceland. No amount of court orders, corporate threats, or military action can get to that data. But for the time being, that's also where it stays. If we try to access it remotely, they'll intercept our connection. If we try to publish it, they'll stick us in the gulag.
Is that what this is all about?
What else could it be? We were this close to revealing a connection between the eye clampdown, several of the political parties, and the Wati-controlled syndicate.
So what's gonna happen?
Right now, nothing. We sit tight, let them believe they've silenced us. And then we find a way to publish. Your man, Reza, caught the first vac tracks north this morning, carrying 3 very expensive and very, very secure holomams. He'll retrieve our backups, and then we'll take it from there.
Resident what? He didn't tell me. How did he get out?
He got out by not telling anyone he was getting out. He disabled his iris, used a disposable identity, got smuggled across the river in an empty container. He'll try and get in touch as soon as he's made it safely to Iceland, but he will need to be careful. You can bet your god they're monitoring every channel of communication.
I guess he's not there yet. Oh shit, Sully. I feel responsible.
You just handed us the story of the year. The fact that they'll go to such lengths to silence us is a good thing. But you do need to watch your back, Zoe. There's every chance Vorticlope's keeping an eye on you as well. The clampdown is their doing, behind the cover of the Syndicate. They want people off the streets into Dreamtime, for whatever reasons.
Which is why they're buying political power.
Exactly. Yeah. We have proof that both Unity and the European Dawn are in their pockets. Whoever wins the election will be under Wati's thumb. It seems the only party that isn't being run by the corporations is Manifesto.
It's not like they're going to win the election.
If we are able to publish our story before the election, who knows? Never underestimate the collective anger of the masses.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting a call.
Is it Teresa?
No. Nella. Why would she be calling? One moment.
Is this a bad time?
No, it's fine. What's up, Nella?
I need to see you. Can we meet in the shuk?
No problem. I'll be there in a minute.
Thanks, Zozo.
Oh, I need to run. Can we talk later?
You bet. I'm gonna do my best to make life difficult for these bastards. But I'll call you.
Don't get shot. Please. I'll go and visit Nella then. Oh, there she is. Directly ahead of us.
Nella?
Zozo,
Are you okay?
thanks for coming. I just need a favor. I need you to hold on to this for me.
What is it?
Something personal. Will you keep it safe?
Sure, but why? What's going on?
I don't want it to get lost, or...
Why would it? Nella, you're making me worried. Are you involved in something?
She's gonna get arrested.
Don't worry about it, Zozo. Just keep that safe for a little while. I'll get in touch soon. Thanks for coming so quickly. I have to run.
But I don't...
I really have to go. There's something I need to do. Bye, Zoe.
Something's going on. She looked freaked out. Maybe I should follow and make sure she's okay.
Let's follow her very slowly. I assume it's not like a tailing thing in Assassin's Creed where she's going to turn around every so often. And if she spots me, I get caught. I get a failure. There aren't really any failures in this game, other than faffing around with a puzzle because you get confused and stuck forever. I live over that way anyway. So that's my excuse, is I would live over there. So that got me this far.
Stay safe. Stay inside. Stay in touch through your Wati dream machines. The
Yes.
streets are dangerous. Avoid the streets. Crowds are unsafe.
What's in her bag?
Avoid crowds.
Ooh, that's one of the keys to the thing, isn't it? No. Ooh. It's one of the electronic devices we saw in the thing, isn't it? I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm running after her. I meant to click. Oh dear. I wonder what, like, can you stop her from doing that? Uh-oh. Who's dragging us off? Oh dear. Now, is that the end of the book? That feels end of the book worthy. No. Oh, I'm in a coma again. Okay. There we go, book 2 finished. All your decisions have been recorded for book 3. The actions and decisions you've made in book 2 have already changed the course of your journey in important ways. These decisions will be remembered and they will decide how your journey continues in book 3. Here is a summary. With a man's life at stake and the fate of resistance in the balance, I took the time needed to identify the right person. Oh, the fate of the collaborator will have consequences in the future. Your performance will affect your relationship with the rebels. So I got the right person. I acted fast and caught the area fired, but the Archbishop did the assassin recognise me? And how did the Azadi know we'd passed through the market? I affect your relationship with the other rebels, apparently, somehow. She had her reasons for betraying the resistance. Who am I to pass judgment on traitors? She will serve our cause better free than in chains. Your decision affects your relationship with Naani and the other rebels, and will have major consequences in the future. That's what I was afraid of. Zoe. Till I recall what happened to me before the coma, I won't be able to move on. It won't be easy, but I'll work hard to remember. By now, you'll have realised how important your memories are. They will continue to haunt you, and in the next book, this path will come to an inevitable conclusion. Oh dear. Data was too important to leave with one person. I had to take it to the hand. Your decision already had consequences, and there are more to come. Anna ambushed me, but I couldn't simply reject her. Your words and actions will affect your relationship with Anna. Torture is never justified, but many rebels will have died because of my choice. No. Well, yes, but no. I wasn't the one who said, oh, it wasn't torture, so therefore it wasn't bad. I would think that's not fair. Because they didn't die because of my choice. They died because Lika was like, oh, you didn't torture him. It's unreliable. Already affected the resistance present in Mercuria. Though the officer deserved death, he'll be worth more to us alive, but Liko may never forgive me for my choice. Decisions will shape your relationship with the other rebels and affect the resistance in other ways. I assume that's a standard thing, and then it's the other bit on top. I don't like the fact it's blaming me for the deaths in Old Town. Because I wasn't the one who's saying, oh, we shouldn't go in for it. I was saying it's going to happen. We need to be ready. Stupid Liko. Interlude 2. So we're the baby again. Ooh, we're not a baby anymore. Little girl.
Saga, you come to the kitchen.
So we're heading to the kitchen. But that will be next time. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Saga, please come to the kitchen.
Thanks for watching.